What are you doing here?
I'm a hunter, but times are tough. Too many wolves and not enough game. Luckily, the orcs gave me a really good price for wolf skins.
Could you teach me how to hunt?
Of course I could. But what's in it for me?
What do you need?
Bring me 10 wolf skins that I can sell. The orcs in Cape Dun have plenty. And then I'll show you how to hunt. The beast just won't leave us in peace! You're no great loss.
Beliar. Grant me magic power.
Oh, a new face. I'm a mercenary. My name is Silas.
I am...
Another poor devil just trying to get by. I know what it's like. It's the same with all of us. Report to Buford. Maybe he's got some work for you. If I'm lucky, you'll get my job.
Who is Buford?
He's the boss here, at least of us mercenaries. So, if you aren't exactly an orc and belong to Uric, he's your only chance to get a foot in the door here. You'll find him at the end of the main street. He's usually standing outside his hut.
What are you doing here?
I have to watch these slaves. One of them ran off not too long ago. Since then, we can't leave the slaves unguarded for a moment.
What's in the city?
City? Cape Dun may be a lot of things, but it sure isn't a city. There isn't even a decent bar here. But at least there's work to be had. You'll be all right. Don't cause any trouble here. Got it?
You've still got things to do. I'm sure of that.
Hey, you. You look like you could use a few extra pieces of gold.
Who are you?
A Hashishin, a servant of Beliar. I come from the south, from beyond your borders. I have come to your country to offer the orcs my services as a slave hunter.
You're enslaving humans for the orcs?
It's a job like any other. Just recently, I even sold the orcs a real paladin.
What do you expect me to do in return for your gold?
One of my slaves has escaped. Hareka, that mangy mutt. I can't leave here, and I need someone to go and catch him for me. What about you? You don't look like you're the squeamish sort.
I will catch Hareka for you. Where is he?
If I knew that, I would have brought him back, wouldn't I? He's probably still in the vicinity. Someone may have seen him outside of town.
A slave hunter's life seems to have its merits.
Help me, and I might tell you more about it.
You sold a paladin to the orcs?
He's up in the lighthouse. The orcs are interrogating him. He fetched a decent price here, but his equipment was worthless. Some broken armor, a worthless chalice, and a few odds and ends.
What became of the captured paladin's equipment?
It's with Urkras. He gave me a measly 50 gold coins for it.
We'll both get in trouble.
I'm busy. You should go now. You should go, otherwise we'll both get in trouble.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen anyone shoveling pig manure before? And drop that silly grin. Understand?
Why don't you do something other than shoveling manure?
Why? The orcs made me do it. I told you to wipe that stupid grin off your face.
You weren't always a swineherd, were you?
Who among us is what he was before the war? Ask all the humans who refuse to give up. I belonged to the militia of this city before the war. Enos knows I would give anything for the good old days.
You belong to the rebel underground.
Rebels. I hate that word. We are simple citizens, trying not to be subjugated in our own country.
When will the revolution begin?
We won't manage it alone. The orcs outnumber us. A very powerful paladin named Wenzel is being held prisoner up in the lighthouse. With his support, I would take the risk of attacking the orcs here in Cape Dun.
How can I support you?
Life out here is not without its dangers.
So, who should I kill?
No, you should get us weapons. Nothing special, just 3 bundles of weapons.
Javier sent me.
So, you've already been to Reddock as well? It's good to know that Reddock still exists. Thanks for the news. I have to work.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
You take what you like, just like a thief. And I like that. Would you be interested in a job?
What sort of job?
There are a couple of golden goblets in Urkros's warehouse. They want to use them to pay for new slaves. If you see to it that they disappear, I will teach you how to pick locks.
Tell me more about thieves.
We are everywhere and nowhere, always on the lookout for an opportunity. We usually know where there is good stuff to be had, and we also like selling our knowledge.
How nice.
Isn't it? That's why I became a thief.
How do I recognize one of you?
You will only recognize men of my stripe if you ask the right questions.
Just the sort of answer I expected. Why should I steal for you, if you don't even want the booty?
We thieves are always on the lookout for people who have a better command of our craft than we do. Who knows? Maybe I could learn something from you. Don't you have anything to do?
I would turn right around and get out of here if I were you.
Why?
There's nothing going on here, man. No gold, no women, and we're out of booze more often than not. Can you imagine? Guard duty with no booze. The only entertainment we ever get is the arena fights up by the tower.
What would you rather do besides being on guard duty at night?
Wage a hefty battle against that bandit scum. That's what I would like.
What exactly do you mean?
Never heard of Ortega? He's the boss of the bandits in the coastal region. Tough bunch, those bandits. I would just love to sort them out.
Do you always whine like that?
Give me a bottle of booze and the two of us will be the best of friends. Deckard won't part with anything, that skinflint.
Here, I've got a bottle of booze for you.
Thanks, man. That hits the spot.
All right. Let's go bandit hunting.
Very well. Time to pay a visit to Ortega. That swine must have his caves somewhere here in the coastal region. Let me know when the fun is going to start.
Come with me.
Let's go.
You're new here, aren't you? Did you come to work for the orcs?
Are you in charge here?
Yes, but only over the mercenaries. The orcs are the masters of the city. But it's not so bad living as a mercenary for the orcs. What about you? I can use a strong fellow like you.
Would you teach me how to fight? What if I wanted to join the mercenaries?
Right. Listen. Your reputation is your hardest currency with the orcs. An orc sits at the top of every city in the kingdom. Here in Cape Dun, that's Uric. If you can get the orcs to let you talk to the top orc, you've got it made.
How do I increase my reputation with the orcs?
Make yourself useful. Show the orcs that you've got it, even though you're only a human. Very simple. Eventually, you'll be admitted to Yurik's presence. I'll be following your exploits.
How else can I be of use?
Talk to Deckard the quartermaster. He always has something to do. Besides that, you can get new equipment from him.
What have you got for me to do?
There are a lot of hungry wolves roaming around outside the city. Now and then, they like to eat a couple of slaves. This makes the orcs angry. Find the hungry wolves and do them in.
One of the swineherds belongs to the rebels.
Well, that may be, but I've got enough problems. You'd better tell the orc leader Yurik yourself.
Where can I find Deckard the quartermaster?
Go towards the lighthouse. We have a small hut behind Ukras's large warehouse. Our quartermaster keeps an eye on our stuff there. No, we do not know if we can trust you.
Behave yourself in this city, newcomer, or else you'll wind up feeding the fish.
Whose house is this?
Yurik lives here. He is the boss of the city. Don't get any ideas about going through this door without permission, understand? No, we do not know if we can trust you. Stop, not one step further.
Stop! Some valuable things have gone missing here. Do you know anything about that?
No.
We're watching you.
Here. This should be enough wolf skins.
Rather decent quality. I'm sure they'll fetch a good price. I will teach you how to hunt if you like.
Teach me something about hunting. I'm looking for a slave.
Do I look like a slave trader to you?
His name is Harek. He's from Cape Dun.
Well, nobody came past my hut. He's probably still somewhere near the city.
Leave me alone.
I brought you some meat.
Cool. Thanks, man. Here are the healing plants. We would make a great team, you and I.
I will now take you back to Gamal, your owner.
Oh, crap. Hey, don't lose your cool. I'm not looking for trouble. Let's talk.
No talking. You will follow me now.
All right. If you can't be persuaded, I will do what you tell me.
I'll take you out of here.
Good.
Ah, my slave. Very good. Who knows what trouble he would have gotten himself into. Here. You've earned this bag of gold. And as for you, I'll deal with you later, pal.
Tell me more about the slave hunters.
There are various options to gain reputation with the orcs as a human. You can fight in the arena for fame and glory, or you can serve them in other ways. We Hashishin of the desert provide them with fresh workers for everyday jobs, and for the digs.
So you Hashishin are nothing but mercenaries for the orcs.
Maybe you should pay a visit to our cities in the desert, my friend. Then you will see for yourself what role the people of the Hashishin are really playing in this world.
What are the orcs digging for?
Their digs are everywhere across the country. If you want to know what exactly they are looking for, ask them.
We'll both get in trouble.
What else do you want? Just get lost.